Hello everybody, my name is Storm here. Welcome back to Crusader Kings II, the Horse Lord Mega Campaign. In the last episode, we had a couple of pretty productive invention sessions with the other members of the Hermetic Order. We were able to create a cipher disk that was kind of interesting. And we also managed to invent a device that used explosive powders to accelerate balls of metal at incredibly high speeds down a tube that could be held in a person's hand. So that was pretty interesting, very nice. We got ourselves a gun. Well before... Can I actually equip this? What does it give me? As I was saying, well before these things were actually invented, because it's gonna be another couple of... another 200 to 300 years, if I remember correctly, before the first functional firearms started to appear. Matchlock muskets. Not even probably were they arquebusiers? Something like that. I'm a little foggy on the details. Let's see. How does this compare to what I'm currently wielding, which is, I guess, a golden sword. Monthly prestige, feudal vassal opinion +2. So basically everybody likes the fact that I have this golden sword, but it isn't that practical as an actual weapon. The handgun gives monthly prestige, learning +1, personal combat skill +2. Yeah, let's equip it. Oh, Jade crossbow is what I'm actually using. There it is. Lightfoot troops +10%, monthly prestige, martial +2, plot power defense +15%. You know, that plot power defense +15% is really, really nice. So actually, I might just keep that. And the other thing that we were doing is we're doing another raiding expedition. We hit the coast of Scotland, and now we are down here raiding Castile. We'll probably kind of raid around the Iberian Peninsula a little bit, and fill up our boats and bring home some loot. Just gotta kind of keep an eye on things over here. Yeah, we should be able to get some pretty nice hauls here. I am pretty great after all. I think I should be proud of myself. I lose the trait humble. That's fine. Recognizing virtues and talents that others possess is truly a virtue. I am truly blessed by having a steward that truly knows how to govern the realm. Reward my steward. Apparently my steward's pretty good at his job. Even though I think I picked him for more political reasons than actual... Yeah, definitely he was appointed for political purposes rather than actual, like, being a good steward. No, not worried about the trade post. Alright, Mutlu Volkiel needs an education focus. We're gonna go with... Oh, what do we have? Let's see, we could go for stewardship, diplomacy. You know, the horoscope said steward, but I think we're actually going to say diplomacy. 11412 at age 12. Though she hasn't really gotten any traits yet, so her abilities haven't converted. So we'll see how that looks. How does my Wolf's Blood daughter look? She's 18. No diplomacy. That's going to be... Because she's an intricate web weaver. She has... You know, oddly enough, her stats right now are not as bad as our current ruler's stats were when we first started. That diplomacy is a bit of an issue, but that can be dealt with. Let's just find her a husband. Someone with good diplomacy. You are quick. You are attractive and perceptive. You're 49. That isn't... You're a good steward. You're pretty decent all around, actually. Yes. That's the first time I've ever really been able to get somebody wed who actually had a pretty decent congenital trait. Not genius, but it's not bad. Alright. What I would have to do to get her as heir... See, we're 40, but, you know, we've kind of had it rough a little bit. We would need to change to primogeniture. And we would need to then disinherit our son. Right? Not impossible. What would we need to do to switch the laws here? No vassals are fighting each other, and no count or higher tier vassal has a negative opinion. And again, you know, as long as it's not impossible. Well, new emperor of the Byzantine Empire. Not really worried about that. Well, we did kind of kill the last one. As I said, yeah, that as long as we get a child who has the wolf's blood, I'm going to try to keep that in the rulership position just for, you know, lore purposes. Let's see. Who is fighting each other? Looters completely destroyed the... Yeah, that's fine. Where do we have a revolt? Kexholm? Are you rebelling? Peace with Finland. Do it. While my agreements with Viceroy Sarante of Finland remain, I would not dream of refusing such a reasonable request by my liege. Excellent. Yes. Are you involved in any conspiratorial factions? Viscountess Erge of Urchins. Urchins? Something like that. You are part of the Prosperity faction. There are some separatists. Increased council power. No. Do nothing for now. Alright, was that the only vassal who was fighting? Yes. Alright, now comes the more thorny question. What vassals don't like me and why? Let's see. That person I could throw some money at, no problem. That'll be easy to deal with. These two are going to be bigger problems. And you are going to be impossible. You're 56 years old. Oh, wrong button. Could I potentially assassinate you? I could, assuming that the plot would ever actually fire. The other thing I can do is hand out some minor titles if I have any. None that are really of any use. The only one here that I can give is that one. One of my vassals is going to be discouraged from being part of his conspiratorial factions. Who are you? You're the leader of this plot. Threaten the vassal. Reveling and carousing is over for now. Time to get back to real life. I ask your forgiveness if I have done anything to offend. I obviously wouldn't dream of associating with any faction conspiring against you or your enlightened rule. Well, you're the leader of one of them. There you go. The building's chiefess, Paykelte, was looking to reinforce could be torn down and replaced with sturdier houses and watchtowers. She was insistent something could be done about them. The materials from the old houses could be used to erect better buildings. Okay, that improves her opinion, but that's not really any opinion that we needed to improve. Alright, this has been looted completely. Head back to the boats. My daughter and the Viceroy of Livonia can get married. Alright, the Empress of China has died. And Ducey Shangzhong now sits upon the Dragon Throne. He especially appreciates Latin Iberian cultures, but despises Buddhists. Unlike his predecessor, the new emperor is known to favor the idea of an expansionist China. An expansionist emperor? This could get ugly. I think we can say... Can we request a peace deal? No. Can I request an imperial marriage? That will establish a peace deal. With whom? My son? Let's just see. Request an imperial marriage, yes. For me? Let's see, is there a reason why I should keep this guy around? What if I arranged a divorce? I mean, it's letting me do it. Let's just see what happens. I'm not sure what happens. Request an imperial marriage. No, I'm not eligible for marriage. My daughter, my son. My son. Alright, they have decided to grant House Volkil the greatest honor. His daughter, the Princess Bia, will become the bride of Prince Batol. There we go. Alright. There is a complete destroyed the destruction or the construction of a trade post. My son, Prince Batal, is now married to the Imperial Ducy Bia. The grand ceremony and the foreign something will be the talk of the realm for many years to come. I wish them happiness and many healthy children. The intrigues within the Bulgar court are many. The latest has come with an offer. Rasat Kubarid believes he can help you with a vassal who doesn't like you very much, at least for a time. Why he wishes to help you, you're not even quite certain. Yes, please do what you can. Oh, speaking of vassals who don't like me very much, there is something I can do. Let's see, vassals who don't like me. You, where are you? You're here. Okay. I could just release you independent. Push comes to shove. But what I'm going to do is I am going to send my Chancellor to improve relations. We'll see how that goes. By the passing of Margrave Tsog, Oregon has inherited the minor viceroyalty of Novgorod-Seversk. He's fine, he can keep the title. Either that or we just kill them. I imprison you and kill you. Alright, we have 110 plot power. It's come to my attention you are the leader of a plot to kill Viceroy Belgisi the Fowler. I find this most fascinating. Fine. I need to get rid of that guy. Ah, looks like Burgundy is broken away. Yeah, France was once pretty big. They've disintegrated. The English Empire still holds a lot of territory down here, though. Alright, one more bishopric to loot. The passing of Viceroy Yensepi. Viceroy Yensepi. No, we need Belgisi to die. Urturga has inherited the viceroyalty of Volga. You're a 1-year-old kid. No, he may not hold it. Alright. No. Margravine Gundas of Khazaria. No. No. We're not giving it to any of those guys. Okay. Well, here's our old territory. You're a kid. You like me pretty well. You can be the viceroy. Just gotta clear that out of there. Grant landed title. I would like to clean that up, but it would just cause way too much trouble to do that. We need a new steward. That won't be enough. Let's see. You're a pretty good steward. Let's bring in Ume as steward. And I just want you to oversee construction. I've learned that Viceroy Deseng is tempted to speak on my behalf. I managed to turn his faction further against me. Yeah, you just oversee construction. Just try not to hurt yourself. Alright. Or go ahead and hurt yourself. If I need to find a replacement, that'll be fine. I have no great love for Margrave Teradin of Riazen. You had no idea. He despised you so much. I mean, he doesn't really despise me all that much. Alright. So we grab the last few ducats. Peasants of Vladimir are having frequent troubles with highwaymen. Yes, build the tower. Alright, there we go. The Viceroyalty of Lithuania is now considered a de jure part of it. About time. Alright, let's head over there. So, de jure empire now has all of this. Everything that can drift in has. And the only thing really keeping Kipchak Dalasi in check is the Western Protectorate of the Chinese Empire. So, there's not a lot of aggressive expansion that they can get involved in. Alright. These guys go there. How many troops do you have? 8.2 thousand. These guys land here. How full are these boats? Almost halfway. We're going to hold a grand debate. Here's a careful planning. Bars Telesid from the court of Margrave Kardam II of Yaroslavl has raised a large army of exiles, and good luck with that. At a festive out on the wall, I found a message left amidst wildflowers addressed to my courtier Krum. The would-be lover, Sarakel, is waiting for him by the stream near the camp. Okay, we're gonna intercept that. Alright, the Chinese are attacking somebody else. Oh no, they've defeated somebody else. And I'm starting to put together an army, but it might not be big enough. Please report the success of my mission to Korsun. The majority of the population has been converted to the Tengri faith. Ah, very nice. Okay, so go ahead and continue proselytizing. My supper was brought to me by a courtier I almost trust, but the smell and color of the soup was highly suspicious. After tasting it, I threw the bowl at the courtier, narrowly missing with just an inch or two. Are you trying to poison me? The thrown bowl and my accusations about her trying to poison me greatly upset Princess Nasa, and I fear I might have lost my friend's respect. Well, she's my daughter as well. I did apologize. Her stats are improving. My co-conspirator, Viceroy Almish, has assembled a party of mercenaries who ambush Viceroy Balgisi disguised as highwaymen. I'm sure he will not survive the encounter. Oh, finally, we had a plot fire. Approve the plan. work. Success! The mercenaries ambushed the carriage of Viceroy Balgisi and made short work of him. They let the driver go, and he is convinced the attack was carried out by highwaymen. Oh, those nasty bandits. Alright, with the passing of Viceroy Balgisi, Kano has inherited the Viceroyalty of Khazaria under the laws of the Bulgar Empire. Yada yada yada. No. He may not hold the Viceroyalty. You already denied me the Viceroyalty of Khazaria, but I hope you will see the wisdom in reversing your decision. I am a man with resources, and I am willing to share with a benevolent liege. Accept this generous offer. We increase Imperial Decadence. We get 160 golds, and his opinion changes by 40 for 20 years. Alright, fine. You can keep it, as long as you stay positive on your opinion. Okay, so that is one obstacle out of the way. We just have 2 more that need to be dealt with. 26. That will not quite get there. 26 won't quite get there either. I want to grant them any titles. I mean, I could, like, build something in their land and then grant them that title. That would take a while, though. Or I could just kill them. We're trying to work on you. We're trying to work on you. The other one... We're close. We just need just about 10 more points of opinion, hopefully from a successful diplomatic endeavor. You, on the other hand, you are 50 years old. Let's see if we can execute another plot to assassinate this person. Oh, it's come to my attention that you are the leader of a plot. I don't have a choice. Fine. Fine. Goodness. Who is your spy master? You keep finding my plot. The passing of Margravine Sarah, Shilki has inherited the minor viceroyalty of Smolensk. He can keep the title. Now, that wasn't one of my problem people, were they? No. Yeah, you can be dealt with very easily. You can just throw some money at you and you'll be fine. I am pleased to invite you to my forthcoming coronation in Muscat. This is the Caliph, the Sultan of Oman, the Sultan of Yemen, and Caliph. And my nephew, apparently. His mother was my half-sister. Indeed. So I will gladly attend. Alright, the son was born to Prince Batol of the Bulgar Empire in Dusi Bia, named Sandil. Nice. Right, the Azd Umanid coronation. Alright, so we are attending the coronation, and now we're going to be attending the feast. Those of the coronation feast gathered as a duel ensued between Fasildius Najibid and Sheikh Bahir of Sana'a, overseen by Caliph Hussein himself. The fight was a spectacle, and, in the end, Lord Fasilidas was stabbed by Sheikh Bahir and died. How scandalous. Our good host, Caliph Hussein, long may he reign. Alright. The coronation feast finally draws to a close, with Caliph Hussein giving a speech to those gathered. It is barely heard over the raucous cheering. Alright. I don't recognize my friend anymore, the things we had in common when we first met. I'll try to keep friends. How old are we? We're 43. So we're getting almost beyond childbearing years. Alright, so we got some people messing around. Who are you messing around with? A couple of people. You have a concubine. Whose concubine is this? Okay, hold on. Let's see, and my courtier... Well, this is the one... Who was the one we saw? Savile. Okay, well... That's not the one that's interesting. What I'm curious is the Tengri priests are constantly pestering Chiefess Kelty no matter what she promises to do, no matter how much money she bestows to the church. Alright, I know what she can do. Right, how are things going with the rating? The prosperity of Sizdal has attracted a number of scholars who are now looking for a patron. Organizing them into a foundation for learning could result in useful new discoveries. Knowledge is power. 558 gold. Oh well, we got it. War of Novgorodian Peasant Revolt. It's declared a peasant revolt. Blasted traitors. My retinue can handle this. Now, can the Holy Order? Will the Holy Order actually fight them? I don't think... I'm not sure. Since they are technically Tengri. Alright, Peasant Revolt is over. Just the other day, skulking as they often do. Alright, I caught you messing around with Sati, Spymaster of Chud, and concubine of Viscount Adar of Chud. I smell profit. The vile pirate Akgul, here, take my money. If you do not keep it quiet, I will do things to you that you can't even begin to imagine. It gave me 1 gold. Alright, we need a spot on the council, and we need a chancellor. Now, it looks like we only have 1 problem person now. Chancellor is diplomat, right? Let's put you in the council. Let's see what that does. Minus 36. No, minus 41. No, you are still a problem. But you're already on the council, that's right. Okay, I don't recognize my friend anymore. The things we had in common when we first met and became friends. No, we're gonna try and keep that. I'm still trying to assassinate you, though. I can bring in Sarante. 41% plot power. Very nice. Send him a gift. Let's see if he's interested. Well, I'm currently a great scholar with several fine discoveries to my name. I am not too proud to collaborate with like-minded colleagues. I would contemplate hosting some of my colleagues from the Hermetic Society for an intellectual gathering. Yeah, I'll do that again. But we are at the end of the episode, so... we have one more holding to loot here. We have one more holding to loot there. The boats are almost full. We'll see where they end up. They might be just ready to go ahead and bring back. And then we'll do some construction. Alright, but we will look at that when we come back. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.